Welcome to the home of the Big Red and the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky and Bowling Green. The Titans will kick it away to start. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Hilltoppers offense will have the football first. Start this drive going to the air. Taking a shot on the first play. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. There he goes. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then
he's going to fire deep. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all, but no surprise. When you start the game 0 for 4 at QB, you've got no points on offense.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Sampson. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Hilltoppers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll run play action. Moves around to clear up the vision. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs. The Titans offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players. They're you guys heard that really resonated with you.
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys.
Wide open on the right. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Bringing the heat. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air, it's Beebe. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
watch the right defensive end get in there so fast, rush the passer, get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. I love the replays of these things when you can really hone in on that one guy on the one side and you just watch him go to work.
Quickly complete. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here's the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to buy time. Fires on the move. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. Great place to start for this offense. Back to throw, it's Beebe. Gets it out fast. Turning it on. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Titans moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown Titans. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He's got him this time. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And
oh, it's picked off. Looking for more room. And they not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Right on the money. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Quarterback on the keeper. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The Titans line it up with a 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Beebe. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
To the air on second down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Trying play action. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Leaves it with the back. Fighting off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target. Like
a big play when he starts moving around. Finds his man. It's Myers. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. The Hilltoppers will snap it on 1st and 10. The option look. He'll toss it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Hilltoppers are in the hurry up. Back to pass on 2nd down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the 1st quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
He might want another play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Trying to make magic. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
The Hilltoppers can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the shotgun, the inside give. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line, getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
And the Hilltoppers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Keeps looking downfield. Caught close to the marker. It's Myers. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. They'll run the option. Now the toss. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And that's a frustrating couple plays for this offense, man. Such a great situation on first down, gaining all that yards, almost got a first down. And then second down and third down, you just don't execute and then go backwards. This offense is stuck in reverse.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Topper. Looking for the tie with the extra point. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air, it's Beebe. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Going to swing it on second down. Under fire. Working that left side now. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Titans will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
He'll try to do it himself. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. Now on first down from the 28. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red, inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
Now improvising. Pressure's there and he lets it go. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Can the D deny them on second and goal? On the option. The pitch. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltopper. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
I think it's easy to say, run the option, run the option. Well, you've got to be able to see it. He catches it. He can do the rest. Takes it to the house for 6.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Georgia looked less like a pack of dogs and more like a group of road warriors in a solid victory. This team almost always plays tough between the hedges, and today they found a way outside of Sanford Stadium. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Line gets set, first down.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Got his man in the middle. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Titans want to crank the tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw. It's Beebe. Fires to the big fella. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Smallwood. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Titans come to the line with a new set of downs.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Makes the grab on the left. Push down for the tackle.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route. Then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The Titans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. And this offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the first half. Defense trying to hold on to the lead. And this one will be stopped for no gain. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but
and the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
The offense right now is moving in the wrong direction. They weren't able to get a touchdown on that first down play. Now giving up a negative play on second down. You better be very careful about this 3rd down play call.
Wide out trying to get it in. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. A really short kick, but you've got to have that angle just right. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. The Hilltoppers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going downfield for the big play. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, WKU. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air, it's Beebe. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Titans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Just led him a little too far across the sidelines. Couldn't make the catch in bounds. It's incomplete. The Titans need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Titans line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. The give on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them.
He's going for it all. Makes the grab at the 10. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Quarterback running on the draw. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5?
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Scanning the field, it's Beebe. Trying to set up the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Titans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. He's got an open man. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Titans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Motion from the wide out. Wants to go up top on 1st down. On the move, he fires. Grab. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a 1st down in the red zone at the 11. The Titans didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Wrestled down at that 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Didn't look the thing all the way in.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his 2nd PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. So here comes the field goal unit again, and this phase of the game has been an absolute disaster. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Creates a little space.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys.
He's trying to get behind the defense. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Oh, my gosh. How do you drop that throw? My guy is wide open. That had 6 written all over it.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. 3rd and long, defense knows it's pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just throws it away.
The play action fake. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw, it's Beebe. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Titans. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
He'll bring it out. It's Hutchinson. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Look out, he's got room.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to.
He's taking the shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Grab near the marker. It's Sampson. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Hilltoppers come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on 1st down. He uncorks one deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
That's caught. It's Myers. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Well, I like the idea by the offensive play caller here, and you're trying to get aggressive. You're trying to find a chunk play, but that time, QB and receiver can't hook up.
He'll take another shot here. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And he'll be stopped short, or maybe he stopped himself short.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. Defense has it. They're on the move. He's at the touchdown topper. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver getting open and making the catch, but now you got to secure the football. You know there's going to be guys coming trying to rip it free. They did it. They scooped it. They scored. That's a play he's going to learn from.
Western Kentucky, 35.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Dropping back, it's Beebe. Using the quick game. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. And the Titans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Smallwood. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Final play of the quarter coming. Second and 10, he'll throw again. This time he's got it. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter. Western Kentucky is on top. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So 1st down will open up the final period. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The Titans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Touchdown, Titans. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Going for it all. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
And offensively, we know it's hard throwing the ball in 3rd and long situations because the defense can play big zone coverages. They got a lot of guys with their eyes on you, so the QB had no shot there. Nobody open. Nice job not forcing it, not risking a turnover.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Hilltoppers will hustle to the line.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right? You still try.
Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points. Not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. To the air, it's Beebe. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work on.
There he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. The Titans come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Gets away from one, finds some space. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Titans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Dumps it off in the flats. Still running at the 35. Oh, a lot of space. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Titans trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Try to barge their way in. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
And how about the defense on that play, man? Playing aggressive, fast, downhill, 1st and goal, expecting run. Great job fitting the run. Great job getting the running back.
He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Titans.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
42. Royals.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. There he goes. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
The outstanding game has taken...
Fires deep toward the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And man, 3 plays into this drive, and it's apparent what this offense wants to do. They're going to take shots down the field. They're going to be aggressive.
Might be changing the route. Fires toward the end zone. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
I think the QB wants that one back. You know, you're down here in the red zone, tighter areas, hard enough to fit it in, but definitely not wanting to fit it in against double coverage, and he misses, and probably a good miss, because that could have been worse.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Pocket breaking down. Touchdown, WKU. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Looking downfield, it's Beebe. Here's the pressure, and here's a fumble way behind the line. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. The Titans in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Bringing the heat. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy, and because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football, and that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the 4th quarter.
Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Oh, they're after him. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Titans now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man quickly. And he'll be smacked to the ground. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Here's the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's going up top here late in the game. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Wants to throw on 1st down. He lets one fly deep. It's complete. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. And the route is on. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking for a man. It's Beebe. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Titans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. He's got it on the left. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown Titans. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hilltoppers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Scrambling away. Lets it fly. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. On the ready. Back to pass, it's Beebe. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Here comes the heat. Got out of trouble and throws. Snagged out of the air. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. On 4th down, looking to pass. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Touchdown, Titans. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well, but now, Jesse, you get to exhale.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Topper. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Smallwood. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. The Titans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw, it's Beebe. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Titans decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Let's see what he can do with it. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you'll perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, Dave.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together